In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, the people that came in. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. And this is what's happening in our country, and it's a shame.
Yeah, we back. Yeah, we back. Now, today we're going to be talking about the entire Republican fiasco, the entire migrant situation in Ohio, J.D. Vance, Donald Trump, the Haitian migrants, and we're going to be talking about Tariq Nasheed in this video also. But before I get into the subject of today's video, I just want to say, over the past few years, man, I really see that the American political landscape is definitely sliding back to third world standards, right? I'm seeing that a lot of activities on both sides. It really reminds me of third world political parties in terms of just the outright lies that they just spew so effortlessly, similar to how the Republicans and the entire right-wing media apparatus just latched onto the Haitian migrant story and just ran with the whole false story, and it went viral and went crazy and everybody ran with it. That's something you would see in a third world country where somebody would go on the radio, somebody would go on the media, somebody would just go and make a speech and he would just be outright lying through his teeth, just straight up lying, right? Just lying effortlessly, just lying confidently, lying with conviction. That's pretty much what J.D. Vance and many other high-ranking Republicans were doing yesterday with the whole Haitian migrant story. It was really hilarious to watch. That was really some third world entertainment right there. Then you got the Democrats trying to lock up Donald Trump. That's definitely some third world activity right there, trying to lock up the opposition. Like, listen, that's some third world activity right there. So I'm seeing that the United States is definitely falling off out here in terms of the political sophistication. But anyways, let's get into the topic of today's video. Right, so I seen Tariq Nasheed had made a few statements on the entire Haitian migrant situation happening in Ohio, and I want to jump into that. Now, keep in mind, the local authorities and the local officials have confirmed that the entire situation has pretty much been false accusations, as far as we can tell. They have no reports, no arrests have been made, nobody has come forward and complained about losing any pets, losing any property. To me, it just seems like some concocted strategy by the Republicans to use the Haitian population in Ohio to serve their political interests, to push their political agenda, use them as pawns in political battles and political maneuvering, and to score political points. That, to me, is what it seems like, right? To me, that's what it seems like. From top to bottom, it seems orchestrated, and I'm just more insulted at the lack of effort that they put into this propaganda campaign. Keep in mind, it was J.D. Vance, Donald Trump's vice presidential nominee, who jump-started this entire situation. Now, when you combine Donald Trump's resources and Elon Musk's resources, because you can tell this was something that was orchestrated behind the scenes, right? Because it all happened too quickly, right? J.D. Vance made a statement. Then Elon Musk blasted it on Twitter. And the conservative media blasted it across the airwaves all in a single day, right? It was a coordinated attack. But I was disappointed because, number one, it was so easy to debunk. Right. For example, they said, oh, my God, Haitian women are eating cats in Ohio. Right. So the story they used to make it go viral was a lady who was from Canton, Ohio. Right. Not Springfield, where the Haitians are at. Right. Canton, Ohio, 200 miles away. Right. A random chick named Alexis Farrell, who was born in Ohio, who's a registered Democrat voter, which means she's an American citizen born and raised, not a migrant. And like I said, I was just more insulted at the laziness of the marketing. Right. Like, for example, they're trying to say that Haitian immigrants in Springfield are causing chaos. Number one, this chick is from Canton, Ohio, 200 miles away. They're saying Haitian migrants are doing this and doing that. Meanwhile, the suspect, born and raised in the United States with an Anglophone name. She don't even got a Francophone name, right? Like, you couldn't even find a woman with a Francophone name to really pop it off and make it believable. You arrested a chick named Alexis Farrell and then tried to pass her off as a Haitian migrant. You couldn't even arrest a woman named Fabienne or Roseline or Yvette. With all the money and resources that Donald Trump and Elon Musk have combined together, I'm very disappointed at the laziness in terms of the execution of this propaganda campaign. This is amateur. Everything about it is amateur. But anyways, man, let's jump into Tariq Nasheed speaking on this situation. Right? Let's see if Tariq Nasheed is going to stand on integrity or if he is going to fall into the portal of propaganda also. Run the footage. I'll be right back.
It's getting crazy out here. People are complaining. People are complaining, ladies and gentlemen. People are tired of what the Democrats are doing. People are tired of it, as they should be. People are tired, as they should be, ladies and gentlemen. And people are speaking out against a lot of this stuff, as they should. You dig? It's hell out here. So they're not going to sit here and try to point the finger and blame everything on Trump. They're not going to blame everything on Trump. We're not trying to hear them blame everything on Trump. The Democrats are doing all of this stuff, and they're deliberately disrespecting us. They're using tethers and bootlicks to assist them, and we're saying enough is enough.
All right, we back. Now, I just want to say Tariq Nasheed is definitely getting that Republican bag. Yeah, he definitely getting that Republican money. I'm not shaming him for it. I'm not condemning him for it. I'm just saying that's the fact of the matter. He's definitely getting that under the table, clandestine Republican money, in the brown paper bag, through the back door when nobody's looking in the basement at 3 a.m. Let's be real about it. Let's be real about it. Now, one thing I dislike about Tariq is that I just prefer him to just come out and just say, listen, Trump 2024. Like, that's my thing, right? Like, bro, just come out and just stand on business like a man, bro. Now, I may be out the loop, but I don't know when Tariq Nasheed became a weed carrier for Donald Trump. I'm still trying to figure out how a mentally ill woman 200 miles away from Springfield, Ohio, how did he connect that to somehow talking about, y'all not gonna blame this on Donald Trump? You see, what happened was the Democrats, I'm like, bro, where's the correlation? Where's the correlation?
They're not going to blame everything on Trump. We're not trying to hear them blame everything on Trump. They're not going to blame everything on Trump. We're not trying to hear them blame everything on Trump. They're not going to blame everything on Trump. We're not trying to hear them blame everything on Trump.
All right. Now, listen, I spoke on this topic last night in my previous video, but I'm going to be a little more serious on this one. See, last night I was clowning. Last night I was going in, but let's be a little serious right now, right? So now that we established the facts that the so-called suspect that's out here eating cats and dogs was actually an American citizen. To me, it's unfortunate because the conversation could have went in so many directions. We could have had a really honest conversation about the state of mental health in our community. Because as somebody that works in the medical field, and where I work is actually a block away from a homeless shelter, so I interact daily with those who would be classified as mentally ill, just walking through the neighborhood and coming into the store and getting their medication. The fact of the matter is, mental health is a real thing, and there's a lot of black folks, black men and women who are mentally ill. I'm talking about full blown, their mind is gone, right? Their mind is gone, bro. Like, they need medication in order to function. If they don't have medication, they're not gonna be here, right? They could lose their mind and, end up in prison by doing something crazy. So instead of actually trying to get this woman the help that she needs, and I'm talking to Tariq Nasheed because you've been banging for the American flag. Well, this is an American citizen. This is a homegrown, straight from Ohio, born and raised, right? So instead of worrying about this is his mental health and understanding that we need to get our sister the help that she needs, everybody ran with this false narrative and paraded her as a Haitian migrant and claimed that she was out here trespassing upon people's property and stealing their cats and dogs, because apparently this is part of the so-called Haitian culture. Right. And everybody just ran with it. Like, yeah, that sounds totally believable. Yeah. A Haitian woman named Alexis Farrell from Ohio, born and raised in Canton. And everybody was like, yeah, man. Yeah, that sounds totally legit. Like I said, the whole orchestration of this propaganda campaign was very lazy and very poorly executed. And y'all need to go back to the drawing board and come up with better ideas next time. Come up with better scenarios, man. Consult some Haitians. Like I said, if you want to do some anti-Haitian propaganda, it's best to actually have some Haitians on your team so you could actually make it believable, right? Because if you had some Haitians on your marketing team helping you with the strategy, they would have told you, listen, you cannot choose a woman named Alexis Farrell as the subject for your propaganda. You got to get a woman named, Fabienne Roselyne Saint-Pierre or Claudine Jean-Baptiste or Edlyn Toussaint or Nadine Beauvais. You got to get something. You got to, you got to put some sprinkle of the francophone up in the mix, bro. Like, you ain't even make it believable. Bro. Like, y'all ain't put no effort into this, right? Y'all paid a few random residents to come downtown to the town hall and say a few words on a microphone, man. That's a small town, little small, tiny economy, right? You could probably convince them to go down there for $100 bill, man. Like, I ain't doing nothing today. Fuck it. I could use $100. I seen this one dude talking about, man, the Haitians are in the middle of the street flipping cars over. I'm like, bro, what? Like, y'all ain't even make this. Like, y'all ain't have no Haitians on the marketing team, bro. You ain't have no Haitians on the marketing strategy, bro. You could have said, The young Haitian boys are in the middle of the street playing soccer all day and night, and I'm trying to get some sleep, right? That sounds believable, right? Because I could imagine some 12, 13, 14-year-old Haitian boys, fresh from Haiti, they in the middle of the street blocking traffic playing soccer all day and night. I could imagine that because I was doing that. I was doing that, right? I was doing that. You see, if you had Haitians on a marketing strategy helping you with the propaganda, they could have told you that. They could have told you that. You could have said, hey, the Haitians are up all day and night, listening to music. I'm trying to get some sleep. That sounds believable. But y'all really tried to shoot for the moon with this one. And it didn't land. I'm sorry. It just didn't land. It was very easily debunked. All you had to do was look at the suspect's name, the location, where they from. And you could easily tell this is a very poorly organized propaganda campaign, simply being weaponized by the Republican Party for their own political gain. Now, what's funny is I recently saw that there was a television special about the migrants in Ohio. I guess that was inspired by this whole political fiasco that's going on right now. So I'm going to jump into some clips from that. And then I'm going to, hopefully I don't get hit with a copyright strike. And then I'm going to come in and out of my commentary. Let's go.
Until the last few years.
Our churches, we see new people.
In the pews.
Yes, absolutely.
Wes Babian was the pastor at First Baptist Church for almost 20 years.
For years, we've lost people, but you hope somebody else will come and take their place. That hasn't happened here.
Until now.
Because there are folks from Haiti who are coming to church.
All right, we back. Now, like I said, that sounds believable, right? If you say a bunch of Haitians have entered the population and now the local churches have seen a rise in attendance, a rise in new members of the congregation, that sounds believable, right? That sounds believable. It sounds way more believable than people talking about, man, my cats and dogs is coming up missing. That doesn't sound believable, bro. That doesn't sound believable. It only sounds believable if you've never been around Haitians, man. If it's one thing about Haitians, this is all that Haitians do, man. They send their kids to school and they send their kids to church and they send their kids to their grandma's house and their cousin's house. And that's it. That's literally it, bro. That's literally it. You go to school Monday through Friday. You go to church on Sunday. On Saturday, do whatever, go play some soccer, go do whatever. That's the rest day. That's the chill day. And that's about it, man. Back to school on Monday. And you better get good grades when the report card come around too, or they're gonna beat your ass. Oh, that's another thing, right? If you wanted to drum up some anti-Haitian xenophobia, you could say that, oh my God, I think my Haitian neighbors are beating their kids' ass. I think they're gonna kill them. Damn, like the way the father is beating the shit out of the kids. Damn. I think we need to call child services over. That sounds believable, right? A Haitian father beating the shit out of his kids for getting bad grades and misbehaving. That sounds believable. That sounds believable. See, I'm giving y'all free game right now. I'm giving y'all free knowledge right now. If you had a Haitian on your marketing team giving you this information, you could have launched a way more successful propaganda campaign that actually could have did some damage against the Haitian people. You probably could have got us up out of here if you just put a little bit more effort into it. It's funny, man. It's funny. A lot of people associate Haiti with voodoo, but they don't understand the vast majority of Haitians. We down with white Jesus, man. We down with white Jesus. Sunday, when it comes to going to church, that's like an event, right? That's like an event. Like your parents are gonna, pull out their best outfit. Your grandmother gonna pull out her best outfit. You got to come fresh to death. That's like an event, right? When the family popping out to church, that is just that's like an event, bro. So I'm not surprised. So we definitely packing up the churches. We definitely paying our tithes. The pastors in Springfield, Ohio, they're getting rich. You know what I'm saying? The pastors at Springfield, Ohio, they getting rich off the incoming Haitian congregation. So anyway, let's continue.
Started slowly. We had an application pool that was a little bit different.
People coming to work here.
People looking for jobs. What he's welding here again are welded axle components.
Jamie McGregor is the CEO of McGregor Metal, which makes welded parts for the auto and farm industries. Right now, about 10% of his workforce is Haitian, over 30 employees.
I wish I had 30 more. Our Haitian associates come to work every day. They don't have a drug problem. They'll stay at their machine. They'll achieve their numbers. They are here to work. And so in general, that's a stark difference from what we're used to in our community.
All right, we back. Now, it's really a shame, man. It's really a shame. It's almost hilarious how Donald Trump and his vice president could fumble the demographic so easy, because I believe that a lot of Haitians would vote Republican if it weren't for the fact that y'all just ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Like, at this point, if it was anybody undecided, they definitely not voted for you now, bro. They definitely not voted for you now, because all the so-called principles of the Republican Party, you could easily win the Haitians over to your side, right? Because Haitians align with all the ideologies of the Republican Party, minus the fact that y'all are ignorant. Like I said, hard work, family first, church on Sunday, respect your elders, respect the law, give honor and praise to Jesus Christ. Listen, it's a slam dunk for the Republicans. The slam dunk for the Republicans. But y'all still managed to fumble that because y'all are ignorant. Y'all are ignorant and y'all stupid. Y'all still managed to fumble that. And a lot of people who may have voted for Trump, now they either gonna fall back or they just gonna straight vote blue. Or they gonna it's gonna be a straight blue wave. And you don't got nobody but yourself to blame. You don't got nobody but yourself to blame. Anyways, let's take a look at some of the reactions on social media. This person said, the best part of this Haitian story is that the local factory owner said that he likes the Haitians because they show up to work and they don't do drugs. And the local minister said he liked that his church was full now because Haitians are so religious. Yeah, and we might be a little too religious, to be honest, because when you're too religious, you begin to think that your heaven is going to be after you die, right? I'm going to get my kingdom after I die instead of establishing your kingdom here on earth like your enemies have, like your adversaries have, right? So we're a little too religious, a little bit too much, in my opinion. We're a little too drunk off the religion. We got to fall back off that. We got to pump the brakes on that just a little bit, come back down to reality and stop living in the sky all the goddamn time. But, like I said, that's the reality of Haitian culture. We are some white Jesus worshiping motherfuckers. We are some white Jesus worshiping motherfuckers. If it's something that a Haitian gonna do is get dressed, put his best suit on and bring the whole family down to church on Sunday. This person said, the funniest part is most Caribbean immigrants are extremely supportive of bootstrap methodology, but the Republicans cannot put down the racism to welcome them to their tent. That's what I said before, man. That's what I said before. Yeah, Haitians are with all that. We with all that, bootstrap, pick yourself up out of bootstrap and, hard work and, all that Republican bullshit. We with all that, bro. It's just the fact that you are an ignorant motherfucker. That's all it comes down to. We can't break bread with you, right? We can't break bread with you because you ignorant. You an ignorant motherfucker. So due to the fact that we have self-respect, we can't rock with you, bro. We can't rock with you. And you got nobody but yourself to blame, right? So get your votes from your base. Don't worry about trying to attract voters from different demographics. Stay with your base and hope that your base can carry you to the finish line, right? Because you just fumbled an entire demographic, and a demographic that has a very large population in the United States spread out across a lot of major cities. So anyways, let's there was a debate. So let's see Donald Trump get fact checked after he said, people are in Ohio eating cats and dogs. Run the footage.
This from
but
television.
the people are
I'm
on
taking it from
television
the city
saying
manager.
their dog was eaten by the people that went there.
Again, the Springfield city manager says there's no evidence of that. Vice
We'll
President
find
Harris,
out.
I'll let you respond to the rest.
All right, we back. I will say this, though. Donald Trump is definitely more politically sophisticated than his second in command, J.D. Vance. J.D. Vance, the Republican vice presidential nominee, has zero political sophistication. You see, Trump, as far as I can tell, I didn't see any footage where he said the Haitians are doing this or the Haitians are doing that. You see what Trump said? Trump said the people, the individuals. I heard that they are doing something over there, right? He kept it very vague and ambiguous because I believe that he wants to, he understands that, listen, I'm campaigning for a vote, so I want to leave all possible doors open. I don't want to shut any doors, right? But his vice presidential candidate already fucked that up because he went on the airwaves like the Haitians and the Haitians and the Haitians and the Haitians, and he was just spreading lies and propaganda. So he fucked that up. I'm sorry to tell you. So he's not gonna get the Haitian vote. But you could tell that Trump is more politically sophisticated than the VP nominee, right? He kept it very vague and ambiguous. He said, read between the lines, the people that came over there. He didn't say the Haitians in Ohio. No, he didn't say that. So I guess Trump is trying to leave the door open, but I'm telling you, you might as well shut that door, bro. You might as well shut that door. It ain't happening. Anyways, man, to never call that's Celine back in the building. Yes, indeed. Cash App in the description. Support the channel, man. Support the channel. Support the album too. Peace.
Yeah, I'm focused on fortification. I'm trying to step out of the matrix. I'm finna be all in your playlist. The haters gon' look and amaze me. I'm taking my time and I'm patient. They tell me I make it look easy. I'm going and they never gon' reach me. I cut off my phone, I'm back on my zone, yeah. I'm back on my own, the king of my castle and forging my own path. I'm back on the throne, I know they be watching it lately, I'm pressing the gas. These niggas be clones, they selling they soul for currency. I be like, man, just leave me alone. Lil' mama, she look like a dancer. I'm back on my zone, I got hundreds and I got pain in my heart, but I hide it when I'm on the camera. I'm young and I'm raising the standard, and I don't be doing no features. These niggas be talking about killing and robbing, I'm steady relaxing leisure. The spirit of kings, we never gon' die, we taking it back with the leaders. They came and invaded, the enemy raided and put all that shit in museums. Real talk, and I still can't believe it. I pull up and shine on them, I pull up and ride on them, I pull up and flex with the team, you know we gon' style on them. I'm cold like 7 degrees whenever I rhyme on them. This shit like COINTELPRO, my nigga they spine on us. Fuck how they feeling, I'm bossed up, enemy finna get tossed up. Come on the block and then buy it up. Back in the biz, I'm riding up, I'm ready for war and they hiding out. I told the creator I'm riding out, they up in the crib and they popping out. I'm close to the limit, I've been in route. Yeah, 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 weight on my shoulders, it feel like a boulder. Ghost written by the kings, I decoded like high priest, that a foul done wrote it. I'ma get it till they tell me it's over, I'ma get it till I'm way up and know it. Meditated so I'm closer to God, pretty soon we gon' be on the top. Yeah, I'm focused on fortification, I'm trying to step out of the matrix, I'm finna be all in your playlist. The haters gon' look and amaze me, I'm taking my time and I'm patient. They tell me I make it look easy, I'm going and they never gon' reach me. I cut off my phone, I'm back on my zone, yeah. I'm back on my own, the king of my castle and forging my own path. I'm back on the throne, I know they be watching it lately, I'm pressing the gas. These niggas be clones, they selling they soul for currency, I be like, man,